One of the best open source frameworks out there is a tool called Jepsen. And my honor today to have Kyle Kingsbury, the author of Jepsen. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Kyle Kingsbury.
As software engineers, we really are concerned about providing solutions, and there are a lot of tools and libraries and databases that we all use. Kyle is one of these people who is going out there and testing those systems and seeing how reliable they really are.
So people like to behold the services we build. They look at them in the sky. But like all rainbows, they're actually not just purely virtual artifacts. They're supported by physical infrastructure. We're not just talking about services, but about the underlying databases, the queues, the discovery systems that sit behind them. These things strike horror and fear and terror into us as administrators. When you choose a database, you are signing a contract, whether you like it or not, with Ursula the Sea Witch. The vendor. Whether it's an open source system or a commercial one. If you have a commercial one, there's a formal contract, yes, but if you choose an open source system, you're still locking yourself in. In particular, you're locked into an API and a client, you're locked into operational expertise, all the tooling you build around the database. There's significant inertia to changing data stores. So you need to read the documents carefully to identify what it's going to do in advance, and then test it for yourself, because many times the documentation is inaccurate or missing.
If it's testable by ourselves, and we have a good feeling if it can actually work, then we will start working on it. If in the beginning we can choose a good one, then it will save a lot of energy, instead of in the later stage we find, okay, this lack of some features we actually want, then reuse another one, like redeploy, restructure everything. It costs a lot of effort.
Would I write my own distributed database? No. The good news is that my role is like sort of like being the toddler who jumps on top of the pillow fort. I'm not responsible for constructing it in a sound way, I just break things. And it's much easier to break things than to make them safe.
I think Kyle was an excellent speaker, really knows his stuff, and he's sort of an expert in a field that I think more people should start looking into, and I think he's sort of a pioneer.
And you can see all of this work and more at jepsen.io. Thank you.